Welcome to BSBMGT517 and BSBLDR502 Manage Operational Plans and Effective Workplace Relationship. So I suppose let's start at the beginning. What is operational plan? Well, operational plans are highly detailed plans that provide a clear picture of how a team, a section, or a department will contribute to the achievement of the organizational goal. Now, thinking about it logically, operational plans helps an organization to figure out what needs to be done on a day-to-day basis. In an organization, strategic plan looks at the long term of everything, i.e., this is what we'd like to achieve in 2 years, 3 years, or even 5 years. Whereas the operational plan breaks down the strategic plan into day by day, week by week, month by month, and gives the organization or every member of the company a better understanding of what needs to be done. So why do an operational plan? Now here's the thing. At an organizational level, your management or the owner of the business or the founder of the business or even the executive team, they've been planning, they've been creating, they've been deciding the vision, the mission, where they want the organization to be. But the people executing all these things are the internal stakeholders, i.e. employees, people in every department working every single day to do their job right and hopefully get closer to what the strategic plan is. Now, an operational plan is a highly detailed plan that provides a clear picture of how a team, a section, or a department will contribute to the achievement of the organization's overall goals. Well, the first part is developing one. So this is where you're going to be talking to various stakeholders at management level, at the floor level, and try and figure out, in order to meet our strategic requirements or our strategic goals, what do we need to do? For example, imagine a company is growing. And from a strategic perspective, the company wants to expand from one city to multiple cities. Now, if we are the HR department of a company or the human resource department of a company, then we're going to have to figure out how many more people are we going to need in order to expand nationally. So, for example, we may need store managers, we may require ground staff, we may require training, and so on and so forth. So if we were the HR department for a company, we would start planning from an operational perspective, what do we need to do this year? And then break that down to what do we need to do month by month? Break that further down to week by week, followed by day, so that we know exactly what do we have to do at our department level to help our company achieve its overall operational plan and contribute to the overall strategic plan. One of my favorite sections in an operational plan has got to be contingency planning. Now, you could have the best plan in the world, but let's be honest, sometimes plans don't go to plan. So here's where contingency plans come in. In an operational plan, you will try and create by identifying first what are some of the potential risks, or what are some of the areas that could and probably will go wrong. And once you've identified those, you have to come up with a contingency plan that'll help you to tackle it if that situation arises. For example, imagine we are hosting an event. Our event's going to be outdoors, it's a city of Melbourne, and if you've been to Melbourne, you'll know that the weather doesn't always go the way you want it to. Sunny one moment and raining 5 seconds later. So our contingency plan could be to have tents potentially, or to have an indoor and outdoor space, so thereby we are maximizing the weather. If it is good, we can be outside. At the same time, if it starts to rain, we can move the party inside. Alright, so now the second unit that we'll be looking at today is Lead and Manage Effective Workplace Relationship. So what is it? Well, managing ideas, information, establishing systems to develop trust and confidence, as well as managing the development and maintenance of networks and relationships within an organization. This also means sometimes we have to manage difficulties to achieve a positive outcome. You're probably thinking, difficult outcomes. Why do it? Why manage? Why lead? Why even have an effective workplace relationship? Well, as a manager at the front line of an organization, you play an important role in developing and maintaining positive relationships in internal as well as external environments. So internal environments are all the employees within the organization, whereas external are your customers, your suppliers. And by managing this relationship effectively, you help to achieve your organization's planned objectives. How is this done, you may ask? Well, it's about managing ideas and information. Encourage your employees to share their ideas. At the end of the day, as a manager, you see things from a very top level, from an overview perspective, but the people working inside your organization, they see it from a day-to-day, from an operational level, and thereby can come up with some truly great ideas. And as a manager, you have to manage these ideas and the flow of information. The way this is done is by establishing systems and developing trust and confidence. So thereby saying to your company or to your employees, there's no bad idea. Now, going forward, you also have to manage the development and the maintenance of networks and relationships. This can be done through having events within your company, i.e. end of session drinks or weekly meetings. In terms of managing difficulties, let's be honest, we've all worked in organizations where things haven't always gone to plan. This could be due to tight deadlines, this could be due to internal factors within the company, this could also be due to external factors, i.e. difficulties that our internal stakeholders, such as employees, may be facing at home. A very important component of leading and managing your team effectively or having good workplace relationship is by facilitating feedback to employees on outcomes, as well as having a consultation process. Have you guys ever worked in a company where you had weekly meetings or annual reviews where your manager sits with you and discusses the things that went well, the things that haven't gone so well, and together you work out strategies of how to get things back on track? This is a really important component. There's no point in suffering in silence when together we can come up with better ways of doing things. And that's what feedback and consultation is all about. The key thing to remember is consultation is a two-way process where both the manager as well as the employee, or the team leader as well as the employee, can sit and discuss in an open and free environment. I hope this presentation has given you a better understanding and an insight into managed operation plans as well as effective workplace relationships. At the end of the day, my one advice to you would be come to class, get involved in discussions, ask lots and lots and lots of questions. Remember, at the end of the day, you're going to get exactly what you put in. Now, Thomas Jefferson said, I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. And in reality, there is no substitute for hard work. And we're going to be there supporting you. So best of luck for the term ahead.